The Jacksonville Jaguars hosted the Indianapolis Colts, but not in their home stadium in Florida. This game was played in London. 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Jaguars looking to increase their lead. Bortles throws it to Allen Hurns. He's going to break a tackle. 4 defenders in front of him. None of them have the inside contained. He will take this all the way for 6. Extra point was good. Jags up 30-20. Colts needing to make something happen. Andrew Luck drops back and launches this one. Philip Dorsett is wide open down the field, and he catches it. The Colts bring this one within 3 points late in the fourth, 30-27. 4th and 1, last chance for the Colts. Luck passes it, but it is incomplete, intended for Dwayne Allen. Final score, 30-27. Jaguars get their first win of the season. Now on to the Broncos and the Buccaneers. Broncos looking to keep their undefeated record. A few minutes into the first, Trevor Siemian passes to Demaryius Thomas, who avoids the tackle for the touchdown. Broncos up early, 7-0. 3rd and 6 for the Buccaneers. Jameis Winston avoids the sack and runs it in for the touchdown. Game's tied at 7. Winston back to pass, steps up, throws it, but it's picked. Aqib Talib, this is his second pick of the game, gets a few yards before he's tackled on the 33-yard line. C.J. Anderson takes the handoff and rushes in for the touchdown. Broncos end up winning this one 27-7, improving their record to 4-0. Football season is here and in full swing, but what a lot of people don't know is that the NFL was actually making money before the season even began. Our national partner Circa has more on the story.
The NFL makes so much money, it almost doesn't need you at the game. The league made over $13 billion last year, but only a small part of that was from ticket sales.
Roughly 70 to 75% come from media and licensing.
That's enough to cover the players' salaries, stadium costs, and more. The rest of the money comes from tickets, merchandising, sponsorships, and food.
So what goes on inside the stadium in terms of ticket prices is basically just profit for the owners.
Last year, the league made over $1.4 billion in ticket sales alone. The average ticket runs about $86 a piece. Other leagues like the NHL, MLB, and NBA make significantly less from media deals.
In hockey, it's more like 25 to 30%. Baseball and basketball, more than half come from media, but less than football.
They have to hustle to make up the rest, like selling merchandise, sponsorships, food, and getting fans in the stand. Altogether, that pays for player salaries, stadium maintenance, taxes, coaches, day of game travel, and more. So how can these leagues make a profit?
The viability of the team depends on drawing well and having people buy tickets.
On average, tickets for the MLB, NBA, and NHL cost $31, $55, and $62 respectively.
Hockey derives almost all of its revenue from what goes on inside the arena. Most of the revenue goes to pay player salaries, and most of that revenue comes from ticket sales.
In other words, outside of the NFL, sports teams can't survive without their fans at the game. With Circa, I'm Kellen Howell.
Well, touchdowns and tea time with NFL in London. That's pretty neat.
It is pretty neat. Yes, actually, the Jaguars get to play every single year in London until 2020. I think that would be such an experience to be able to go to one of those games.
Oh, someday. Keep dreaming big. We got this. All right. Well, thank you so much, Tyler. And Lynette will have a final check of your school week forecast when we return.